back. And Tommy, today we're going to be discussing the life and career of Chris Candido.
Yes, we are.
These are one of our deep dives into...
And they really enjoy this.
Yes, a lot of people enjoy our deep dives into certain wrestlers. And me and Tommy decided, who is somebody... And we like to do it with somebody that doesn't really get a lot of praise.
Yes.
And, definitely Chris Candido is one of those guys.
Yes, he is.
So, let's get started.
Yes, let's get started.
Tommy, as a teenager, Chris and his friend Balls Mahoney would actually set up rings for indie shows in the New Jersey area. And that's pretty much how he got his way in. And Tommy, he debuts at 1986, in the year 1986, at the age of 14.
Yeah, you won't debut in no 14 anymore.
You do not see that at all.
No,
anymore.
not anymore.
No, you got to be 18 or older. And Tommy, he is trained at Larry Sharp's Monster Factory.
Yes.
Who's trained a lot of guys.
Yes.
Larry Sharp has trained a lot of guys. Some of the guys who he trained besides Balls and Chris
who else
Candido.
did he trained? No, I can't remember.
You don't remember?
No.
I know Bam Bam Bigelow.
Oh, Bam Bam Bigelow, yeah.
Pretty much a lot of the New Jersey guys.
Yeah. Yeah. I think he even done Canyon, didn't he?
Yes. He was a trainer for a lot of guys.
Yeah.
And great to see him do those certain things. And of course, he's wrestling, a lot of indie shows in New Jersey. And Tommy, in 1992, he gets a shot with Smoky Mountain Wrestling.
Yep, which is owned by Jim Cornette. That's where he gets his big break.
He does get his big break. And at the time, his girlfriend would be his valet, which is Tammy Sitch.
Yep.
Who was, everybody knows her as Sunny.
Yeah.
You mean the hoe?
Yeah.
Okay.
But didn't really, in 92 he's getting his feet in the ground, but also he has a short stint in ECW.
Yes, he does.
At this particular time. And Tommy, he actually wins the ECW Tag Team titles twice.
Yeah, he did. And they were called the Suicide Blondes. It was him and Johnny Hotbody.
Him and Johnny Hotbody, which you guys remember. I think Johnny Hotbody was one of the first ECW World Champions.
Yes, he was.
In 93. And not only that, but he did win another Tag Team Championship with Chris Michaels, another local Philadelphia ECW wrestler. And didn't really last long in early ECW. In late 93, Tommy, in Smoky Mountain Wrestling, he actually beats Bobby Blaze.
Yes. Bobby Blaze also a great worker.
Great worker. Me and Tom actually do enjoy Bobby Blaze. He wrestled a lot on WCW Saturday Night.
Yep. Worldwide.
He beats him 3 times for the Smoky Mountain the Smoky Mountain Wrestling U.S. Junior Heavyweight Championship. Also, he wins the Smoky Mountain Beat the Champ TV title twice, as well as in mid-1994 he teams up with Brian Lee, and also beats the Rock and Roll Express.
Yes.
For the Smoky Mountain Tag Team titles twice as well. So right off the bat, getting a big push in Smoky Mountain Wrestling.
Yep.
Deservingly so. What'd you think about his run in Smoky Mountain?
Well, like I said, Cornette gave him a shot because Jim Cornette saw something in him.
Mm-hmm.
So he had talent, and Chris Candido had talent. I thought he did a good job in Smoky Mountain.
Did a great job in Smoky Mountain. Probably one of the better all-around performers in Smoky Mountain at the time. And we should get to in late 1994, Tommy. He wins a 10-man tournament to become the NWA World Heavyweight Champion. Because, Tommy, we should mention in mid-1994,
Yep.
ECW broke away from the NWA.
Yes, and Shane Douglas threw the belt down.
Shane Douglas, you guys remember that.
The one who works at Target.
Yeah.
I have no respect for Shane Douglas.
But throws the belt down, and at this time, they're looking for an NWA World Heavyweight Champion, hold the tournament. And Chris Candido actually wins the NWA World Heavyweight Championship. But at the time, the NWA didn't have any TV exposure at the time.
Yeah.
They didn't have a television show. So at this time, even though Chris Candido is actually the NWA champion, there's no way to actually feature him as a prominent NWA champion. With no TV, you have nothing.
Yeah.
And that's the sad part. But of course, most of the time when he is doing, as the NWA champion, he's usually wrestling in Smoky Mountain Wrestling, or a lot of the indies, the indie scene.
Yeah. Until
he loses the NWA championship in early '95 to
Dan the Beast Severn.
Dan the Beast Severn.
In early '95.
In early '95, which, if I'm going to lose to anybody, it's going to be be certainly to a badass, and I definitely put Dan Severn on that list. He ends up forming a tag team and a feud with Boo Bradley.
Yep, which is Balls Mahoney.
Led to a Loser Leave Town dog collar match at Sunday Bloody Sunday 2 in 1995. Great feud.
Yeah. I remember where Candido killed his cat.
Yes. Great to see them work together, especially with them being good friends, and over there in New Jersey. Tommy, May 1995.
The fateful day came.
The fateful day came when the WWF came a-knocking.
Yeah.
And they bring him in with Tammy Sitch. And Tommy, Chris Candido is no longer Chris Candido.
No.
What's his name now?
He's Skip. Skip and Sonny, the Body Donis.
Which...
You know what I thought of it?
Huh.
It fucking sucked.
Yeah. They were fitness gurus. Something about Vince McMahon seeing him as Toady Little or whatever.
Yeah. Where the fuck did you see that at?
I don't know where you've seen that at. But, and as bad as you want to shit on it.
Yeah.
This is probably his most exposure he's had.
On WWF.
In a grand scale.
Yeah.
And this is where a lot of people haven't seen a lot of his earlier stuff in working with some of the NWA shows, working with a lot of the indie shows, and working in Smoky Mountain. They're not seeing what they're seeing. They're seeing Skip.
Yeah. And he still had good matches.
Tommy, July 1995, Tommy, on Wrestling Challenge.
Yes.
He gets rolled up by
Barry Horowitz.
One of Pops' favorites. Barry Horowitz.
Yep. Skip loses to Barry Horowitz, and they have a little feud.
That culminated into a match at the SummerSlam 1995.
And Horowitz beats Skip again. You know what's sad? After this feud, Skip just got buried. Mm-hmm. He can't beat Barry Horowitz.
Because everybody's beat Barry Horowitz.
Yeah, because after fucking Horowitz beat him twice, fucking Horowitz went back to jobbing. Mm-hmm. To every fucking body. Mm-hmm. And then that just buried fucking Skip right there.
So instead of elevating...
he can't beat a job guy.
Instead of elevating one person...
They ruined both people.
They ruined both of them.
They could have pushed Barry... If they wanted to do that, they could have pushed Barry Horowitz.
Yeah.
They would have had no problem with it. Uh-huh. Or fucking have Skip beat him. Mm-hmm. At SummerSlam and fucking get him some heat. Mm-hmm. But no, they buried both guys.
Yeah. So...
what a great job on that fucking booking.
Yeah, I mean, if you were to elevate Barry Horowitz, do it.
Yeah.
If you weren't, then
Barry Horowitz a great worker.
Yeah, fantastic. Pops loves Barry Horowitz.
I agree with Tommy. We all know that Barry was a great worker. We all know that.
But pretty much instead of elevating, like if you're going to do any feud, your main purpose is to elevate at least one.
Now I can understand, all right, he can lose at Wrestling Challenge, it will help the feud, and then they continued where he couldn't beat him in 10 minutes and shit like that, and then culminated in SummerSlam. That's where Skip could have beat him right there,
no doubt,
and got him some heat, but no, it didn't happen.
No.
He buried both Horowitz and Skip.
Instead, Tommy, we have Louis Spicolli makes his debut in the WWF as
Rad Radford.
Rad Radford.
As they called him, a body Donna in training.
A body Donna in training. Also, another decent worker, Louis Spicolli.
Yeah, also another decent, good worker.
And which leads to Survivor Series 1995. The Body Donnas defeat the Underdogs. Tommy, who's on the Body Donnas team?
Well, we got, of course, the Captain Skip. We got the Body Donna in training, Rad Radford. We got the Heavenly Body, Dr. Tom Pritchard.
The Doctor of Desire.
And then we got the 1-2-3 Kid.
1-2-3 Kid. As they defeated the Underdogs.
Which was Bob Sparkplug Holly, Hakushi, Barry Horowitz, and Marty Jannetty.
We can see why they won. But anyway.
I like Hakushi.
Hakushi was badass, though.
He was a good one in the team.
He was. Tommy, Sonny fires Rad Radford because, well...
He fucks it up.
Because it was him and Skip. They were getting a WWF tag team title shot, and of course, Rad Radford loses.
Yep.
And so Sonny fires him.
So now they're having a feud.
It didn't last too long, of course. And we get to Candido defeated Radford with the help of his cousin.
Yep.
Zip. And Tommy, Zip was just previously on the Survivor Series 95.
It's team. Dr. Tom Pritchard.
Which was, listen, I love Dr. Tom Pritchard.
I do too.
Great fucking wrestler. Great trainer. If you guys want to check out in Knoxville, Tennessee, him and Glenn Jacobs have a great school in Knoxville.
Yeah.
If you guys want to go check that out. And, I always loved it. I always loved the Heavenly Bodies. And seeing him cut his hair.
Blonde. And had the same hair as Candido.
Yeah. It was just
weird.
Yeah. I didn't like it. But Tommy, they actually have a tag team They lose a tag team title match against the Smoking Guns at the Royal Rumble in 1996, and this led to Billy Gunn's neck injury.
Yep.
Where he's out for a while. The Body Donnas win the vacant tag team tournament as they defeated the Godwins on the finals pre-show of WrestleMania 12.
Yep, where the Body Donnas beat the Godwins and won the tag team titles.
They won the tag team titles. But, of course, they lose the tag team titles 2 months later to Phineas and Henrio Godwin.
Yep, the Godwins.
Sunny joins the Godwins, and then she joins the Smoking Guns.
Yeah.
Because she travels where the titles travel. Yeah. And Tommy, the Body Donnas introduced their new manager at the WWF King of the Ring 1996 as...
Cloudy.
You
know what I thought of that?
What?
It fucking sucked.
Yeah. Because, of course, Sunny's Sunny, so they had to get Cloudy, you know. Sunny, Cloudy. You guys get it?
Yeah.
And Cloudy is a transvestite.
Yeah. Nothing against that.
Nothing against that, but it's just...
This is 96.
You know, around the 90s, they were pushing boundaries there.
Yeah.
And Tommy, we should go ahead and say that in late 1996, Candido leaves the WWF because of backstage politics, and he becomes aware of the top dog banging his girl, Shawn Michaels and Sonny's affair.
Well, here's another thing. Shawn's a bitch.
Yeah.
You know, even Bam Bam said that he's a fucking bitch. He goes, if you would have done something to me, I would have beat the fuck out of you. That's why he left. He even left too.
Yeah.
He left. Fucking Shane Douglas left, which is no loss. But
no big loss.
but the two biggest loss to me was Candido and Bam Bam.
Yeah.
Because both of them were great workers.
You know, because at the time, you know, Sean had leverage.
Yeah, Sean had leverage with his pussy fucking ass. You know, he got away with fucking murder.
And of course, the Clique is, you know,
piece of shit ass.
The Clique is there.
Oh yeah, the Clique. They get away with anything. Whatever they say goes.
Yeah.
Yeah, we see how well that went.
I mean, but
ratings were in the toilet because of them. I'm being honest.
Yeah. I mean, late '96.
Ratings were in the toilet anyway.
Well, Razor and Diesel go to the WCW.
Yep.
But still, the
ratings were still in the crapper.
The lingering factors are there. Which leads to Candido's leaving the promotion.
Yeah, he goes, you know what? Fuck this. I don't need this job.
Fuck it. Don't need it. And Tommy, Chris Candido makes his return to ECW at High Incident.
High Incident.
And Tommy, he forms the stable of the Triple Threat, which is
Bam Bam Bigelow and Shane Douglas. And Chris Candido.
They are the Triple Threat. They have Francine with them as well.
I really enjoyed that group.
Really good group. You notice that Shane Douglas always shines when he's with a group.
Well, that's no shot.
He doesn't shine when he's by himself.
No.
But anyway.
Or if he has a good partner.
Or if he has a good partner.
Ricky Steamboat. He didn't shine with Johnny Ace.
No, he didn't. Not at all. Candido and Lance Storm actually win the ECW Tag Team titles.
Yes.
At ECW's Better Than Ever from Doug Furnace and Philip LaFawn.
Which also was a good tag team.
Great tag team, by the way. Didn't get there just doing the WWF. I pretty much just like Candido, to be honest with you. Despite hating each other, Tommy, they actually held the titles for 6 months.
Yeah, they did. Until they lost them to Sabu and Rob Van Dam.
They lost them 6 months later in June 1998 against Sabu and RVD. And Tommy, his last appearance in ECW was in December of 1999.
Yes.
Now,
he was there for a while.
Of course, this is off and on. He wasn't completely all the way there, but doing a lot of indie shows as well. We should mention.
Yep. He came here to OVW.
He was here in OVW. He actually did a match. I'm not sure if you guys can find it or not. I know that me and Tommy we have it on DVD.
Yeah.
But it was just a clip. Well, I mean, it wasn't a clip. I think it was a full match.
Yeah.
It was a full match at, I think it was Louisville Gardens.
Yeah.
With Chris Candido as he takes on Nick Dinsmore.
Yeah, and it was a really good match.
It was on the best of OVW 1999.
Yeah, and it was a really good match.
Fantastic match. If you guys could ever go and find that match, find it and watch it. Fantastic match. And Tommy, during this time, he is also in XPW, which we know is the
porn fed.
Yeah.
I hated that fucking promotion.
Yeah.
Never buy their DVDs, never will.
Pretty much an ECW ripoff.
No, they're not even an ECW ripoff. They're ECW light.
Yeah.
And I know people say, well, they do more hardcore stuff than ECW. Well, here's the thing. As I remember correctly, ECW wasn't run by a porn star, was it?
No, it wasn't.
And by the way, XPW sucks, and I was glad when that company fucking died. How do you like that?
That didn't last long.
I'm glad it did. Because I hated
it. He actually goes to XPW in 2000, in early 2000, and actually wins the XPW Heavyweight Championship.
Yep.
Which, makes sense because the ECW, XPW kind of, pretty much similar. Not
talent-wise.
Not talent-wise. I mean, if you have Chris Candido in your card, that's probably one of the bigger stars you had in XPW. But Tommy, later on, in March of 2000,
yes,
he actually debuts for World Championship Wrestling, WCW.
And have you noticed he comes in, of course, on the fucking dying days?
Of course, the dying days of WCW. At this time, this is where WCW had the bird logo.
Yep.
So, we already know that was a doom and gloom. Tommy, he actually wins the vacant WCW Cruiserweight Championship at Spring Stampede in April of 2000.
Yep.
And also on that is the debut of Tammy Sitch in WCW. Yes. Imagine that. She's followed his career. And Tommy, it isn't but a month later, he actually loses the Cruiserweight Championship in a mixed tag team match.
Uh-huh.
It was him and Tammy versus Crowbar and Daphne.
Uh-huh.
And the stipulation was the person that loses, the person that wins the Cruiserweight Championship. And Daphne pins Tammy, and Daphne is the WCW Cruiserweight Champion.
Well, that's WCW for you.
WCW 2000 at its best. And, well...
Nothing against Daphne. I love Daphne.
Daphne's fantastic, though.
But that's typical WCW for you.
That's typical WCW. Just ignorant. By June of 2000...
WCW being stupid like always.
June of 2000, he is part of the New Blood. And then he goes, you know
that was part of with the fucking Russo, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd rather be a free agent.
Well, soon or later, yes, very soon after that, he did reform the Triad
with Bam Bam and
Shane Douglas.
Yeah.
Short-lived, very short-lived, and he said, "Fuck it, I'm out of here."
Yep. Well, so goddamn it, you probably knew WCW was on the shitter anyway.
And it was.
That's why he left.
And pretty much he makes a few more sporadic appearances in XPW. Yep. In 2001, he actually makes some shots in New Japan Pro Wrestling, as well as in 2003, Tommy, he makes his way all the way to the Shining Stars of Puerto Rico.
Yep.
For World Wrestling Council.
Yes.
For Carlos Colon's promotion in Puerto Rico, and actually gets in a feud with Primo Colon for the WWC Television Championship.
Yes. That
he actually wins. So, a little fun fact that Chris Candido actually had to wrestle Primo. So that was interesting. And then Tommy, in January of 2005, he makes his debut in Total Non-Stop Action.
Yep.
TNA. And let's just be honest here. In every promotion, he's had pretty much cups of coffee.
Yeah.
And it's sad, because this is a guy you can have on your roster.
And could be a great asset.
Could be a great asset no matter what. Can perform great matches, put over anybody, get over on anybody, and make the person look good as it is. And Tommy, in TNA, he's jobbing to... I mean, some people he jobbed to Diamond Dallas Page.
That's understandable.
Understandable. He jobbed to AJ Styles.
Understandable.
Somewhat understandable. But Tommy, he actually loses to Elix Skipper.
Yeah, Elix Skipper. No disrespect to Elix Skipper, but you fucking suck, okay?
Compared to Candido.
It's true. He sucks to compare to Chris Candido. Candido should have beat him.
Should have beat him.
That should have been a win.
But then again, he's beaten people like Sonny Siaki, rightfully so.
Yeah.
And people like Shark Boy.
Yeah.
He's actually beaten these guys. So
of course he's beating the lower end.
Yeah, he's beating the lower ends, but he's actually getting defeated by some of the more established talent. And Tommy, he begins to team up with the Naturals of Andy Douglas and Chase Stevens.
Yes.
They were an alright tag team. I wouldn't put them as like a good tag team or a great tag team.
They were a decent team.
They were a decent team. They did a lot of 6-man tags and some tags over that period of time until Tommy at TNA Lockdown, which was April 24th, 2005. Chris Candido teams with Lance Hoyt for some fucking reason to take on Apollo and Sonny Siaki.
Yes.
Where in this match, he actually breaks his leg.
Yes.
Chris Candido breaks his leg in this match. And I think it was Sonny Siaki landed on his leg. and gets his leg broken. His tibia and fibula were broken.
Yeah.
And he had to have surgery immediately after. Where he had plates and screws pretty much holding his leg together. And he actually makes it to the TV taping for the Naturals as they actually defeat America's Most Wanted of Chris Harris and James Storm to become the NWA World Tag Team Champions.
Yes.
So he was there injured.
Yep.
To see them win the tag team titles, so I guess that was good for him. But Tommy,
yeah, he was basically managing them.
And well,
see, how can you not learn from Chris Candido? I bet you Chase and Andy really learned a lot from Candido.
I would have, definitely because
he's a veteran.
He's a veteran. Wrestled pretty much in every major promotion. What can't you learn from this guy?
Yeah.
But Tommy, he broke his leg on April 24th. By April 28th, 4 days later, he fell ill, very sick, and collapses. Gets rushed to the hospital, and has a severe case of pneumonia, which me and Tommy both had pneumonia before.
Yeah.
It is not fun.
It fucking sucks.
It is not fun at all. It is a very serious sickness if you get it. And, well, it was so bad for Candido that they actually had to drain his lungs of the fluid. Because fluid gets into your lungs from pneumonia. And, well, soon after that, he actually dies. Which is very sad. Tommy, he dies at the age of 33.
Yeah, 33.
Very young.
Very young, yeah.
Super young. I mean, there's still wrestlers right now that are wrestling in their prime at the age of, mid-40s.
Yeah.
So, we know damn well that Candido could have, still been wrestling.
Yes.
Now, could have been because of the leg injury. There was a long talk about maybe he died of a blood clot, but there was an autopsy done that he died of the pneumonia.
Yeah.
So, try to take care of yourself. 33.
Yeah, 33.
Tommy, I'm 30, and you're 31.
Yeah.
This is some life-changing stuff. And let's just be honest, Chris Candido was in way better condition than we are.
Yeah.
In shape and stuff. So, it's an eye-opener. And then Tommy, in 2009, he was TNA did a tag team memorial tournament for him. But that's TNA for you. But in 2009, Tommy, he gets inducted into the Hardcore Hall of Fame.
Yes.
At the infamous ECW Arena. So, he gets his Hall of Fame just due, especially for ECW. And Tommy, unfortunately, that's the end of Chris Candido's career and life at the age of 33. Tommy, what do you think Chris Candido's legacy in pro wrestling is?
Underrated.
Underrated.
Mm-hmm. He was one of the most underrated workers. Mm-hmm. He's one of the most underrated workers.
No doubt.
And a lot of people's like, well, hell, he didn't win much about titles. Well, it ain't about fucking titles. It's about if he can fucking work.
I mean, he won.
He won some titles, okay? Did he win some indie titles? It don't matter. It's still titles.
He won. But he won a lot of indie titles. He's won ECW Tag Team Championships.
He's won
the WWF Tag Team Championships. Mm-hmm. He's won the Cruiserweight Championship at WCW. These are nothing to write. Even though WCW was a joke at that time. Yeah. But this isn't something to just sneeze at.
And see, that's another thing. Everything ain't about how many fucking titles you win.
Yeah.
It's about if you can fucking wrestle. And Chris Candido knew how to fucking wrestle. He wrestled since he was fucking 14. So he knows how to fucking work. And unlike people nowadays who don't know how to. And you know what promotion you are.
The circus.
Yeah, the circus show promotion. Fucking, he knew how to work, and fucking, he had great matches with people.
Not only that, but to be a veteran by the age of 33.
Yeah, to be a fucking veteran at the age of 33 is pretty rare.
You really don't see that nowadays
You don't really see that much.
And I think you're right. I think when I think of his legacy, I think the epitome of underrated.
Yeah, underrated. He could cut a good promo. He great in the ring.
Could work either. I prefer him as a heel.
Yeah,
but he can work babyface.
Yeah, he can work babyface as well. But I prefer. He was a better heel. He was just great. Like Candido was really a great wrestler.
And I mean, not only when we're talking about great wrestler stuff. When I think of his career mostly, I think of Smoky Mountain and ECW.
Yeah.
Are where he shined the most.
Yeah, where it shows, how good he is.
Don't just go by his.
Just don't go by his WWF run and say, "Oh, he sucks."
Or his 4-month stint in TNA.
Yeah, look at his fucking Smoky Mountain.
And ECW.
Look at his ECW. He was fucking great.
Phenomenal.
And fucking, he did everything. Like, he worked any style. He could work hardcore, he could work
technical,
he could work
high flying.
Yeah, he could do it all.
He could do it all.
So to me, Chris Candido don't get the recognition he deserves. And people's like, well, he wasn't that good. Well, yeah, he was. If you fucking look at it, it wasn't him that fucking. It was the people that had the old pencil that didn't fucking know what the fuck talent was. When he showed up, like, he was a great worker. And to me, it's good to have him. It would be good to have someone like that on your roster nowadays.
Well, to me, I'll sum it up like this right here. To me, I mean, I listen to you guys, and I like Chris Candido too. I sum it up this right here way. These young kids coming up today and wanted to be wrestlers. This is a guy right here that you lock on to him. He'll tell you all about wrestling, and he could make you great.
So I mean, if you guys want to go back and watch some Chris Candido footage, I suggest you guys watch it.
He's highly underrated.
Highly underrated, and if you guys want to go check out some footage, watch some ECW, watch some Smoky Mountain Wrestling, guys. You'll be very surprised.
Yes, you will.
Pretty much a 180 from his WWF run.
Yes.
So, hope that you guys enjoyed this deep dive and the life and career of Chris Candido. If you guys really enjoyed this and how we do these, let us know, because we'll keep doing them.
Yeah, we'll keep doing them. And I really enjoy doing these.
No doubt. Hope that you guys enjoyed the video. If you guys did, make sure you guys give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to share it all of our social media. Like us on Facebook, facebook.com/WrestleRampage2. Follow us on Twitter at WrestleRampage. You can also follow me and Tommy on Instagram as well. And guys, make sure you guys hit that subscribe button for more great videos coming to you guys, because we are that cream that rises to the top.
Cream of the crop, and nobody does it better.